Hi friends. I I've never done an introduction for a video, so this is kind of awkward. But hi guys. I looked at my channel the other day. I just realized I had 9 subscribers. That is so amazing. I want to thank you guys so much for watching my channel and supporting it. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing. Hopefully I'll be able to talk to you guys soon in the comments if you guys are feeling comfortable. But thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. I really, really appreciate it. I am so glad that these videos can resonate with anyone. Even if it was just one person here, I'd be so grateful. But I've been trying not to like look too deep at, how many people are watching or at my subscribers, because I don't want to grow any unnecessary attachments, but like I'm just so blessed and I am so grateful. So I thank you guys so much for watching. I am truly feeling so blessed. So thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah. I never said my name's Kaya. Gosh. I'm a little awkward with introductions, friends. I'm sorry. I'm not used to I'm like used to this part showing only. So but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys can stay with me. We can grow a nice little community together. I was on a walk right before I did pile number 3 and 4. I went on a walk and I was just thinking to myself about like, you know, my tarot channel. And I've been thinking this for a while, but I feel like my videos, like, they're, I don't know, I just feel like the piles that I do, you guys are like strong alchemists. Like, I just feel like I have a group of alchemists watching my videos, and that makes me feel amazing because I love, love, love alchemy. If you guys are interested in alchemy, there's this book called The Scarlet Alchemist. Oh, it is such an amazing book. But I just finished reading it and I was like, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you guys can stay with me for a while. We can grow a great community together. If you guys are feeling comfortable, you guys let me know in the comments what kind of videos you guys want to see next so I can cater towards you guys' needs too. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see you guys in whatever pile that you guys choose. Bye. Hello, my wonderful pile number 1. I am excited for today's reading. Okay, so today, if you guys picked our dragon painting, then you guys are pile number 1, and let's get into your energy check for the day. So let me pull this back so you guys can see your cards. I think I'm gonna have to move back too. Can you see? Okay, I think you can see now. Okay, so I separated this for your current energy and then the energy that you're stepping into. So let's get into your current energy right now. And immediately when I was looking at your spread, it feels like what I was thinking. I'm like, okay, it seems like someone's been like screwed over, or they feel like they've been screwed over by someone or something. It can be work related, or I'm feeling work related, but yeah, I need a tissue. All right, I've decided I'm gonna be a big girl and just not start sniffling. I got a tissue. Okay, so yeah, okay, I'm feeling like some of you feel like you've been like kind of screwed over, and with this, you guys got the secret card for your current energy right now. This is wisdom, experience, and evolution. And it made me think of the movie Brave, like trying to change your fate, like something that's happened and now it feels like you have like there's a situation going on that might be feeling like you're in a storm, and that you just have no control over it. But it's seeming like you want to change your fate. Something happened that you didn't like, or that like makes you feel like you got screwed over. So that's what I'm seeing on that. But the secret card is that Sagittarius energy. It's traveling, you know, wisdom, new experiences. For some of you, this might be a traveling thing. This might be through work or just in general at all. Maybe you were planning to travel and then something went wrong and now you're not able to right now and it's been pushed back or something like that. Or yeah, I'm feeling some of you, it might be travel, but I'm definitely getting business right now because we have the Two of Wands here for your current energy. Two of Wands is about decisions. Oops. It's about decisions, and it's also about business opportunities. Maybe there was a business opportunity that you guys wanted or that you guys are hearing back from. Maybe you're not, like, if you had an interview, maybe you came out of the interview not feeling that confident, not feeling like you did that well, and now you're like in this waiting period of trying to hear or of hearing back from whoever you guys interviewed with. But some of you guys, this is like, it could be business or related to travel, and something has thrown you off. Like, yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes too because as I was putting your cards down, I was just getting like a lot of different things, and I don't want to miss out on anything that I thought, or I don't want to tell you guys, I don't want to not tell you guys something that I thought while I was putting your cards out. So if you see me looking that way, I'm looking at my notes. But you guys also have the King of Wands here too. So King of Wands, you got an upright. So it's, you know, honesty, passion, that leadership role. And this is like making me feel like you want to step into this, like, you know, this leader of wanting to change your fate. There's something that you want to change, that you feel like, I'm just getting like, you feel like someone screwed you over, like something screwed you over, and now you're like, dude, what the, like, what am I supposed to do now? So like, you might be like urgently trying to change your current situation. Did I write anything else on that? But also this might be a situation where you feel like you were spreading yourself too thin too, because the King of Wands is also about flexibility. Maybe you feel like you were spreading yourself too thin and then something backfired. Yeah. But we also have, for your current energy, we have the Temperance in reverse, and that has to do with conflict too. So something's bugging you right now, like something's getting under your skin, and you're like, there needs to be a change to this because I'm not feeling this anymore. Like, this is not this is not the energy that I want to be in. And it's that frustration, like this isn't like an energy that you want to sit in anymore because that's frustrating to you. Like, you wanted this and then it ended up this way. So there's this frustration right now. And this could be someone else's change in energy towards you, like someone completely changed up how they act, and now you're like, dude, where did that even come from? Like, how did you switch up like that? But also, if this is like a business opportunity and you guys are waiting to hear back from somebody, there's like that patient, or like maybe you're feeling very impatient in hearing back from them, and you're like, no, I want to hear back from them right now so then I could like relax, or not relax, I can relax and rest, and I won't have to think about like, did I get the job or did I not? Is this opportunity going to happen or is it not? Some of you might be the person like who always has like a backup plan. So like, if you need, like, you might be feeling impatient and thinking to yourself like, well, I need to know right now if option A didn't work so then I can start on option B, and then I'll know if option B doesn't work, then then it's time to go to option C. So like, there's this like impatience, and you want to know, like, it seems like you want to know now, because you're, whatever this is, like, you're tying it heavy towards a new experience for you. Maybe this is like something you decided to put a lot of effort in, that you thought was going to bring you a lot of harmony, and it didn't start off in the way that you wanted it to, and instead of bringing harmony, it kind of brought conflict. And yeah, that's what I'm getting for that. But let's see. I keep going back to, I feel like someone tried to screw you over, guys. Do you guys feel like someone's trying to screw you over? Because we have this Ace of Swords here, and this Ace of Swords is, or Ace of Swords in reverse, it's lack of communication. Like maybe you thought something was going to happen this way because someone had told you like, hey, like we're all meeting up at the meeting starts at 4, or like the interview starts at 4, and like our Zoom interview starts at 4, so like we'll be calling you at this time, but you guys might be in different time zones. So then, you know, you thought it started at 4 o'clock your time, but it was really 4 o'clock their time. Like there's like the miscommunication here, and you felt like, or there's been like, in some way or form you were lacking information, and that like threw you off, and now you're trying to change your fate of like how, or of what happened and why something happened this way. But, and then lastly, we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands can be a clashing of egos. Maybe this is someone from your work that like you guys kind of just butt heads, or like I'm thinking of like from a movie, you know, there's like you're working on some type of project at work, and I don't know, say you're in marketing or something, like they assign two different groups to work on a marketing project, and you had this amazing idea, but then this person stole your idea or something, and then it's like there's that clashing like going on. So like there's someone else involved in this. Like I don't think this is like a self-made problem or whatever that, you know, you're struggling with internally. I feel like this is like someone did something, and you're now like, well, how do I make this better? How do I change, like how do I change my fate? How do I change my outcome? How do I change what has happened? And this Five of Wands, like if you look right here, this is a competition. This is a competition between brothers. This might be someone that you felt very close with, and you're like, damn, they switched up on me, bro. Like they had me trusting them, and now they switched up. I want to read this one to you guys, the Five of Wands. Let's see. Okay, so the Five of Wands is represented here by the Pandavas, the five brothers who embody unity in the face of conflict. The five brothers have been known to bicker and play fight, but they also care deeply for one another. A resolution to their strife only comes for good communication. Yeah, I think you were looking for better communication with someone, and then it didn't present itself in that way. So you're looking to change, you know, change how this miscommunication is reflecting on your life. Yeah, but this is also like, it seems like a disagreement. Either, my gosh, like what's going on at your workplace? Like who's your you guys have like arch nemesis or something at work? Someone's getting under your skin. That's funny. Funny, but not funny. Sorry, that's not funny. You guys are probably like, don't laugh, but sorry, I mean the best, but but okay. So that's the current energy. Like either some of you are in a waiting period and you're feeling impatient, something about work, something about travel, or you're feeling like someone screwed you over, or there's been an opportunity that you know, are feeling left out from, and now you're trying to seek how to change your fate, how to change the outcome of whatever situation this is right now. But for the energy that you guys are stepping into, you guys have the karmic lesson card. So regardless of how this whole situation turned out, it was meant to happen this way. There's a lesson from this, and it's made to, you guys were presented this opportunity so you guys can ascend. There's a lesson to be learned from this. So instead of looking at the situation like this is happening to me, look at it as a, you know, why is this happening for me? How is this, you know, rejection turning into a redirection? Maybe you were, you know, thinking, hey, gosh, I don't even know what's a good explanation for this, but yeah, I'm just, you know, I'm hearing in my head, rejection is redirection. Like this isn't made to bring you down, and your spirit guides don't want you to feel too down on this, because there is a lesson to be learned from this. They want you to think and take that reflection period, that pause, and realize, well, what is this? What is coming of? What is this situation being, or what is this situation teaching me? Why am I in this situation right now? And sometimes this situation is for us to slow down. Sometimes it's just to we were thinking too small, or and we're meant to expand even bigger. Or sometimes there's something bigger that's coming, and this wasn't even as much as you might have wanted it to be for you. There might be something more that's out there that's made perfectly for you. Maybe you were settle or not settling. Maybe you were compromising a lot of your needs, and or like what you really wanted, and you were thinking like, oh, this will do, like this would be okay, or this will be good enough. But there could be something better that's coming around the corner. And for the energy that you guys are stepping into, it's looking a lot brighter. Like as I was saying earlier, where you guys might feel like you're in in a storm right now. There's a lot of clouds. The last card that you guys got was the sun. Like the sun is peeking through at the end. And as you guys might have been trying to figure out how to change your fate, I heard your fate was already decided, because we have this karmic lesson card. The fate was already decided, and I think that's something that you're going to understand. Is you might be thinking like, damn, this is really happening to me right now, and at the end of this situation, there's going to be like a 180, and you're going to start thinking, oh, this was really happening for me to achieve this, or for me to move farther and deeper into this. And if this is like a person at work who got this opportunity and you're like feeling like you're left out, I'm seeing that person, like, or I'm seeing you like gaining an even bigger gift, like okay, so I'm just like, in my head I'm seeing like if someone had like a I don't know, a cookie platter out, or some, I don't know, like a tray out, and they have like a metal, I don't know, metal top on top, so you can't really see what's under here. The person who you thought like screwed you over and got the better opportunity, they're gonna open it and be like, oh yay, that was $100, good job, like love that. And then I'm hearing that I'm seeing that you guys are gonna have a tray too. And it might not be at the same time that this person is getting their tray, but you're gonna open yours up and there's gonna be $1,000. Like there's going to be even more under this tray that you're given, and it's going to, because this is more perfectly aligned for you guys because of this karmic lesson card. There's ascension, but there's also like reuniting with what's really supposed to be yours. Let's see, what else did I write down for my notes on this one? Oh, maybe this was like a bonus or something at work. But you guys have the Ten of Swords in reverse, which is really good, because this is about surviving that disaster, surviving whatever went on. I feel like you guys are going to, like, there's going to be something that fully changes here, where you guys are going to come out of this is happening to me, why is this happening to me, I can't believe this is happening to me. And then it's going to switch, like, it's literally going to switch completely and be like, dang, I am so glad that this happened for me, because what if this happened, like, or like this wouldn't have been so good, like if I have gotten this in reality, because there's something more that I wanted, or like there's a whole nother opportunity that's coming around, and it's like, I'm so glad I got this opportunity instead. And the Ten of Swords in reverse is about the inevitable, and with it's aligning perfectly with this karmic lesson card, because karmic lessons are inevitable. It's something that you have to keep going through until you can finally reach the end, reach the have that rebirth, have that that judgment, and that judgment what's it called, the judgment archetype, where you've learned your lesson and now you're ready to move forward. So the Ten of Swords, this is about regeneration, and aligning with the inevitable, like understanding like that was meant to happen. This, as it seems like you're in the storm now, you're reaching the sun. The sun has to peek out after a storm. A rainbow has to come out after a storm. It's just how shit works, like it's like that Wheel of Fortune mentality, where things were bad, now that it's now good, like where you felt like you were lacking before, now you have you have plenty now. So so this might have been, you know, some of you guys might have been like competing for a raise at work or something, because we have this four of coins card, and this is about financial stability too. So if that's something that you guys were looking for, that's something that you guys felt like you guys were missing out on because of whatever reason, I see it coming towards you, and I see it's coming in the way that it was supposed to come. So as you guys might have wanted it this way, it's coming in a whole nother unexpected way. But you're going to be very happy about the way that it's coming this way, because the Sun card, it's about joy, it's by vitality, accomplishments, and you're seeing the accomplishment wholly and fully. And what else did I want to say? Yeah, I just feel like you're going to be very satisfied with what's actually with how this is coming towards you, whatever this is. I'm feeling like for some of you guys, this might be like a raise that you were expecting at work. Now this could be like a total turning point for you guys. Like maybe you feel like, now what I'm about to say, this doesn't mean go quit your job, but like maybe like in this like energy that you're in now, it's like you felt like you were done wrong, like, and then that made you like end up, you know, maybe you felt like you weren't getting enough credit or whatever at work, and then you ended up quitting that job and finding a new job, and this new job that you're in is bringing you, you know, it's bringing you regeneration, it's making you feel more alive, that vitality, it's making you feel like your work is appreciated, you know, and you're feeling like maybe at this place they're like, oh well, how much were you making at your old job, and you tell them how much you were making at your old job, and they're like, bet, we'll pay you more. So like with this Four of Coins card, Four of Coins, it could also be that stinginess, but I'm also like, I'm feeling like this is that financial stability, if this is something that you guys were looking for. Yeah, you're gonna feel very accomplished from this new energy that you're stepping in. So I'm feeling, as you may be in the cloud now, you're going to reach the sunlight soon, and yeah, just allow it to come. If you're in a heavy point right now, allow it to be a reflection. Allow it to be a reflection opportunity. And I'm not, like, this is easier said than done, of course, because I don't know your situation. This could be a lot heavier, and you're like, Kaya, shut the fuck up. Like, you don't know. Like, this just happened, and I understand. Yeah, that whatever it is, feel it, allow it, release it, journal it, do what you got to do. But you guys are going to get into this sun energy. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, whatever this is, you're going to feel a lot lighter, because once you go through a karmic lesson, there's like a weight that's lifted off. You know, karmic debt is heavy. So yeah, I mean, it's so heavy that, you know, if you die in this lifetime and you don't finish your karmic debt, you're gonna have to keep redoing it, or like, you know, keep going until you pay off that debt. So this is something that you're releasing. So this is actually good. And as you were looking to change your fate and seek a new experience, you're getting that. You know, there is this evolution that's actually happening. You might have just been seeking in the wrong places at first, or you might have been looking, I don't know, you might have just been looking at it in a different way, and now you're going to be able to see things in another way. You're going to see this as, oh, this was a lesson for me to learn. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a pretty short reading for the day. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Whatever this is, I am so excited for you guys to be able to see the sun soon and step out of this heavy storm that you're in. Yeah. But if you guys ever feel like you're in the need to talk to somebody, just need to chat to somebody about your feelings or something, feel free to email me. I would love to help you in any crisis or in any heavy energy that you are feeling. But if not, I will see you in another pile, or I will see you next week. But thank you guys for watching. I wish you guys love and light. I hope you guys live in love and light and are able to share your love and light with others. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Peace. Hello, my wonderful pile number 2. If you guys picked our lotus flower, then you guys are pile number 2. Let's get into your energy check-in for the video. I don't remember what I was about to say, the energy check-in, whatever. I feel like you guys can't see most of your cards. How do I do this so you guys can see them all? There we go. It's so funny because when I was doing, like when I was meditating for your pile, I was like, I kept hearing, I'm on fire, I'm on fire. And I was thinking like, ooh, someone's like riled up right now. And you guys got the devil card, which is the snake on fire for this deck. So I kind of want to read that one to you guys, read that card, because I feel like that's going to be important. But originally, okay, so this is split up between your energy currently and then the energy that you'll be stepping into after this period of the energy that you have now. So for the energy that you guys have now, you guys have the perspective card. This is air energy. And it seems like you want to clear your head. Like there's been a lot weighing heavy on your mind right now. And I'm also hearing that like maybe you feel like you've been in the dark and it's like you want to see the sun again. Like maybe this has been a dark period and you're waiting and hoping to see the sun soon. Yeah, but it seems like you're trying to clear your head right now. There's something like if it's been cloudy, you want the clouds to part. But you got the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Sorry, the Knight of Swords is intellect, bravery, having confidence in something, and also being action oriented. So I feel like this can go, for the way that I was initially seeing it, I was seeing it as someone that was putting a lot of effort towards something and it might not have turned out the way that you wanted it to, or there needs to be like a scrapping process, or you're realizing that you need to kind of scrap it and start over, or remodel something that you're doing. And oh wait, this is supposed to be over here, this Empress energy. Yeah, it seems like you wanted to bring something into fruition. You wanted there to be a manifestation of something into the physical reality, and you feel like you've been giving it a lot of effort, a lot of effort, and this might have been like, you could have been in like the full energy where you kind of just jump in with, that childlike energy, that innocence, and without really having your feet grounded. But it seems like you've been going through some like turmoil right here, or things weren't how you expected them to be. You've been feeling a lot of stress and overwhelmed with what's being presented back towards you. And you have the Ten of Wands, so the stress and the overwhelm that you might be feeling right now might be, self-made. You could be anxious about whatever you're being called to act towards. You might be anxious about how it's going to turn out. So that's why you've been feeling overwhelmed, and like you have an obligation to something, but it's causing you too much stress to do it. And you might be feeling like this is something that you can only do alone, and that you might not feel like you have any help in doing so. And then we have the Devil card right before the Empress card. I do want to read this one to you guys because it reminds me of what's it called? The Dark Knight, from the Batman series, The Dark Knight. Let's see. All right, so let's read this one. The devil gives into the ego, lusting for unnecessary or harmful things, unwilling to leave negative situations, It is a dragon sitting upon a pile of gold it does not need, a person setting a forest on fire for their own gain. And maybe whatever you're feeling action oriented towards, you kind of just, you know, were diving into it without really having your feet set on why you were diving in towards whatever. Like, you might have just been moving, but moving aimlessly. And that's why, you know, with this perspective card, you're kind of taking a look, like you want, there needs to be this, or there's this energy of now feeling like you need to take a look back and figure out like, oh, well, what went wrong? Like, and this could have been, you know, you were diving into something more ego-based, or you know, to feed the ego, or it might have been, you know, how do I want to say that? Never mind on that. But it looks like you're trying to like you're looking towards the high horizon for a different way on how to handle, or on how to move next. Yeah, you're trying to figure out how to move next throughout this situation, because it's not turning out how you thought it was going to turn out. Like, you have this Empress energy, and the Empress energy is, you know, fertility, but maybe whatever you were being called towards and whatever you were feeling that you needed to act towards, you know, was it fully nurtured? You know, were you when I say nurtured, I mean nurtured as in, like, say say you're starting like a let's see, starting a business on Etsy, right? Starting a business on Etsy, you need to fully look at your competition. You need to do a lot of research before, well, what's getting the most sales? What keywords are getting the most searches right now? There's a lot of different parts and that you need to look at before you know start your Etsy account. And I think that's the nurturance of it, right? Like, you're going to the small aspects and looking deeper, looking at things as a whole. You know, with this clarity card, the person is on top of the hill, and she's trying to find a new perspective. They say, like, for this card, she has like a little bow and arrow on her back, that with this perspective card, you know, she never misses when she shoots her bow and arrow now, because, or when she uses her bow and arrow now, because she has a perspective of the whole field. Now she never misses. So there's some clarity that you're looking for right now, or that you're already in right now. You're in a clarification period of trying to change your mindset on something, or find or adapt a new mindset. Yeah, maybe you realize your mindset at first wasn't where it was supposed to be. Maybe you were being more action oriented towards, you know, and which fed the ego instead of feeding the soul, and was making you feel more stressed and overwhelmed, and towards whatever duty that you feel like you had. But since you do have the Empress energy, I feel like you're still trying to make whatever this is work. You're trying, like, that's why you have this perspective card. You are trying to make this work. And, you know, maybe there just needs to be a change in mindset right now. Yeah, taking a step back and looking at the whole picture. What else? Honestly, okay, some of you might be coming into this energy feeling like you're looking for a new perspective, and some of you might have already found the perspective. Some of you might have found a different mindset, or you're working from a different set of logic right now, because in the perspective card, the clouds are parted already. So I feel like whatever fog was up here is starting to part, you know. Yeah, I feel like the clouds are starting to part for some of you guys, and you might already be looking at this from a different mindset. And for some of you, you might still be looking towards finding a new mindset. because this Empress card is here. So like you're looking for something to grow, and I think you might be at a place now where you're able to nurture. Some of you might be at a place now where you're able to nurture whatever this is, and then seek accomplishment from whatever this is with a different mindset. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so some of you might be looking towards finding a new mindset, looking for a new perspective on things, and some of you might have already found your different perspective on things. And okay, so yeah, that's what I'm going to say about your current energy. Let's go into the energy that you're going to be stepping into after this energy right here. And you guys have the compassion card. The compassion card is loving kindness, tenderness, and tolerance, which I feel like is kind of the opposite of this devil card. Because this devil card specifically is talking about the ego, and if you were feeling like you were living in more ego-based, this is more living out of the heart space. This is water energy where, oh my gosh, yeah, like I was saying, how I was hearing in meditation, like, oh, I'm on fire right now. This is water energy. It's like you're putting out that fire right now, putting out the fire that was in the woods. And I think you're coming more out of a soul-based, action-oriented, rather than an ego-based, action-oriented. Which is so funny that I kind of lined this up towards like this being the fire side and this being the water side. I didn't even pay attention to that. Yeah, but this is loving kindness, tenderness, and tolerance. So for wherever you were before, you have integrated this new mindset, and you have found you found the clarity. Because if you look on this one too, she has her eyes closed. I had to figure out what mudra that is, but the clouds are basically gone on this one now. Where before they were still kind of like weighing in on her. Now they've emptied, and she's giving like sage energy. Like her eyes are closed, and she's just kind of, she's insightful. She has like a whole different logic now, and it's a different logic about how to act now, where oh my gosh, okay, so as she's standing alone here, where this might have been like whatever you were feeling action oriented towards, you might have been doing it based off of me, whereas in this compassion card, you're thinking about we. This is about the oneness card, how we are all one, and having that equanimity for all, and not just for yourself. So yeah, you're coming totally different off of this one. And she has her heart chakra lit up too with purple. So I think it's, okay, so there's like a mix of the mind and the heart here, a balance between them with that purple energy. Yeah, and everyone's holding hands. So I feel like you're coming, instead of, there's no I in team, you're coming, I mean, there's no we either, but, and there's definitely a me. Okay, whatever. Let's not do that. But, yeah, you're coming more off of we energy, and you're stepping out of this Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is anxiety, feeling like this obsession, or this might have been something that's been keeping you up at night, this energy. Like you could be having, with the Devil card, you could have been having strange experiences, and those strange experiences might have been presented to you like in your dreams. Like you could have been having insomnia, or you could have been having like night terrors, or just nightmares in general. But the Nine of Swords energy is also about like a decision on your own fate, because in this story in particular, in this tarot deck, the Tarot of the Divine, it's the story of, oh gosh, what's his name? I can't remember his name, but he goes to see an oracle with his wife and his son. And so the oracle tells him, oh, your son is going to grow up with hatred and end up killing you. And so, or is it that he grows up with hatred and ends up killing him? Okay, basically the oracle told the dad that the son is going to end up killing him. And the dad, because he was so anxious about it, ended up resenting his son and you know, ended up feeding a lot of hatred to his son because he knew that one day his son was going to kill him. And because he fed this hatred to his son, and yeah, basically because he ended up feeding all this hatred to his son did indeed one day kill him. But had he, you know, went to that oracle reading and decided, hey, like any oracle is just, you know, you can always decide your fate at any point. Like, you don't have to follow that timeline. But if he had decided to go down the compassionate way, look at the compassion card with his loving kindness towards his son. If he had fed his son love instead of hatred, okay, this is making a lot more sense. Yeah, because it's devil card. If he had ended up feeding his son loving kindness, equanimity, compassion towards his son would have grown up with that. But instead, he fed him, you know, he fed him his own anxieties, so then his son ended up living that way. So he could have changed his own fate if he wasn't living off of an anxious-based mentality, if he wasn't living off of an anxious-based mindset. So that's something that you're coming out of too, as you're coming out of a period where maybe, you know, you could have been terrorizing yourself, or your mindset just wasn't where it was supposed to be. But now there's a compassionate energy towards you, and you're realizing you have the power to change your own fate. You have the power to feed in this compassion and this kindness, and to receive back from it. And it's because you guys are going to this hermit card, this hermit energy. And the hermit energy is, you know, introspection, withdrawing from whatever situation that you're in, so you can see, so you can bring light to the darkness that is there. So the darkness that you might feel now, you're bringing light to it. And I'm saying with this perspective card, like, you can't really tell if the sun is going down or the sun is coming up, but you might have felt like the sun was going down and that you were, you know, bound to be back into the darkness. But, and this one has a sunset too, so I think that's funny that I mentioned those together. But the hermit is about navigating through the darkness. It's about using the hermit always has a light in the picture, right? And it's about using your own light to navigate through the darkness, and bringing light to the parts that needs darkness, and, you know, digging deeper, and finding that insight. I'm feeling some of you guys might have really been struggling with nighttime insomnia, or because the hermit card can also be insomnia. Maybe you guys are stepping into a period where you guys were in heavy, you know, nightmares or insomnia, to now you're at a point where you're doing a lot of healing work in your dreams. There's a lot of introspection in your dreams, so this would probably be a good time to start writing in a dream journal, or taking notes of your dreams. It's always fun to have a dream journal, because then you start noticing like how those small pieces start showing up throughout the week, and then life just feels like deja vu, but you know, yeah. So you're bringing, there's a sort of insight that's coming towards you, and you guys have the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor reverse can be about immaturity and feeling like you needed to dominate something, and it could be anger, it could be pettiness. So I think you're getting insight on your inner world, and that's what's bringing the compassion. And I think you're finding compassion for your inner world too, where you might have in the past might have dwelled in your darkness and thought that was the only thing guys, my dog. Oh, give me a second, friends. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I don't really remember where I left off at, but it's feeling like you're able to navigate these situations a little better. Navigate your shadow. I think you're going to be able to integrate and find compassion for your shadow now. Because this Emperor card, I love that the Hermit card came in between both of these. So it's like you're finding the insight about, and looking deeper I'm feeling looking deeper into your shadow, because these can both represent the shadow, right? The Emperor in reverse could be anger. You know, why do I feel angry? Like, what is the root cause of this anger? Why do I feel like I need to dominate over this? And I know in the beginning I was saying, like, was this group that I was saying? I know it's only been like, I get so confused in between groups so quickly. I think I was saying for this one where you might have been like in that full energy to where you might have just started something and then my gosh, my dog. Guys, let's find peace together, please. Okay, so where you might have been in that full energy, you might have started something, but you might have started it immaturely, and I think now you're able to come back and look at it from a mature level. Like, if you're living, I mean, sometimes living based off of the ego is living in that, you know, that childlike energy, living in that immature like image. I don't want to say immature like as, but it can sometimes be that immature energy, and it can be, you know, emotional immaturity, or, you know, social immaturity. I heard, yeah, my ears started ringing and a bird flew past as I said social immaturity. So I like there seems like there's an introspection period that you're going to go into, and I think it's going to bring you new insights about if this is, you know, a business thing that you're feeling action oriented, or whatever you're feeling action oriented towards. You're going to gain new insights on this, and I think it's because you're gaining new insights about yourself too, bringing light to the parts of your own darkness that needs light shined on it. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you guys going into this compassionate era, and this compassionate era will help you bring light to things that need to be brought to the light. So yeah, that's what I'm getting on this. But I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. I know it was pretty quick, so I hope that resonated with whoever. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys today. If you guys are going to be joining into another pile, then I'll see you in that pile. But if not, I will see you guys next week. I wish you guys love and light. I send you love and light. Hope you are able to live in your own love and light, and hope that you're able to spread it to others too. Thank you guys so much for watching, but I will see you guys next time. Peace. Bye. Hello, hello, my wonderful pile number 3. I'm very excited for your reading. I'm so excited. Okay. Okay, yes. If you guys picked this painting, our little sunset painting, I'm ready to jump in. This is alright, so you guys are group 3. Let's go. Okay, so I separated the cards for the energy that you're in currently, and then the energy that you'll be stepping into after this period that you're in right now. So for your oracle cards, for their energy that you're in now, you guys got the shadow work card and the healer card. So the shadow work card is healing, integration, and soul retrieval. The leader card is benevolence, courage, and what's the last one? And influence. So automatically what I'm seeing with this is that you guys took like the leader, it's like you took that leadership role into healing the self, going into your shadow, or doing the shadow work, doing that soul retrieving, that soul retrieval, and then you're working on integrating it. But like when I was looking at your cards, with this leader card that came out with the shadow work card, I thought to myself, I was like, oh, well, someone had to do it, right? Like, someone had to step up and do it. And that's what I'm hearing about you guys' energies. Like, you guys are in that leadership role of standing up for yourself and doing the work. You're putting that work in. You're in that boss mentality of putting that work in. And it feels like you guys are in a period where you're like, my goal is emotional maturity. Like, seeing, you guys are the only ones. Okay, for the oracle cards, I was only asking for 1 card, but you guys got 2 oracle cards for your current energy and for the energy that you'll be stepping into. So it's like your guides want it to be very, very clear. But let's get into the tarot cards that you guys got. So you guys got the moon in reverse. And for the moon in reverse, automatically I was thinking seeing past the illusion of the mind. With this shadow work card, it's calling you to see past the illusion of the mind. And you guys also have the magician card. So it's like you, as you're seeing past the illusion of the mind, you're now able to realize that you have the power to create a new reality for yourself, the power to create a new way of acting, a new way of being for yourself. You're understanding that you don't have to live through the shadow. You can integrate the parts of your shadow and then, you know, pull it to the light, you know, as the hermit would do. So yeah, there's that integration period, and you guys are able to materialize a whole new mindset now, a whole new way of being, because you're not being dragged down by your shadow anymore. If anything, you're meeting your shadow and like kind of shaking its hand and making friends with it. And you guys have the Three of Coins here too. The Three of Coins is about that diligent student. Let me read the thing for you guys, because the Three of Coins is about studying and growth. So you guys have been in this growing period of growing emotionally, reaching emotional maturity. That's been that's the state that you guys are in now. And it seems like you guys are in pretty like, I don't feel like it's tearing you guys down, like the shadow work and the healing that you guys are doing. I feel like you're in a lighter period of healing. Like, it doesn't seem like, you know, the healing work that you're doing right now is taking too much of a toll on you. It doesn't seem like it's weighing too heavy on you or causing any burdens. It seems like you're very optimistic with it. You guys had this magician card, and yeah, it just seems like you're feeling very I don't want to say yeah, kind of like hopeful, because you guys know that you are able to create something new now. You guys are feeling like you, like the whatever burdens that the shadow was causing you, you're able to, you know, alchemize off of it. Like, I feel like my pile number threes are my alchemists. Like, you guys have a pretty easy time alchemizing off your emotions. So yeah, it seems like you guys are in a very light period of going through the shadow work and taking that leadership role, and doing the work that you were being called to do. What am I looking for? Three of Coins. Okay. Yeah, so the Three of Coins represents learning from one another. So yeah, you're in that period of learning from your shadow, and then later on you're being able to integrate that. The fears, I don't know the word, Banjakari. The fierce Banjakari teach their apprentice how to become a shaman. They are demanding teachers, but their student is dedicated. All three put in the hard work that pays off with success to the new generation. So this could have been something that your spirit guides had been heavily, your spirit guides, your angels, you know, your spirit team have been helping guide you through. Yeah, they might have been very involved with this healing process of, you know, letting you know what parts need to be healed. And you've been that diligent student, you know, with the courage card and that leader card. You're taking that leadership role in your life, because you know you're the one that has control of how your life, you know, how you show up in your life. And it seems like you're showing up for yourself, and you're showing up for yourself strongly. But this Three Coins, you've been that diligent student. If this is something that your guides have been, you know, encouraging, this journey that your guides have been encouraging you to go on, you've been that diligent student. You've been learning, you've been studying, you've been growing, and you've been integrating these new parts of your shadow. And you have the Eight of Coins that came out right after the Three Coins. Like, there is that hard work that you're putting in. There's that, you know, you've been persevering, and you've had that endurance to keep going, because you know that this is not only going to benefit you, but this is going to benefit, you know, the generations to come after you. You're putting in all that work, and I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are doing so well. You guys also got the Lover's card. The Lover's card, it's about choices too. Like, this is a choice that you decided to make for your better, like for the better good. You knew this is something that was going to help you, so you've really been putting in that work. You know, your endurance has been strong for this. And on the Lover's card, you know, they're hugging and kind of looking at each other with love. And I feel like that's the integration part. There's been a healing of your shadow that's been going on. And I don't think like you're going into a phase, or you're in a phase right now where you're not seeing your shadow as like a huge enemy anymore. If anything, I feel like you're in a phase where you feel like you can kind of befriend your shadow. And that's because you guys are, you know, with that shadow work, you're learning that you can integrate the shadow and bring light to the shadow. So yeah, it's a choice that you made for yourself. And then you also have this King of Cups energy. So for some of you guys, you have already reached this emotional maturity, and you feel like you've put in a lot of work towards your healing already. And some of you, like, you're almost literally, you're like just a step away from reaching that emotional maturity. But I feel like a lot of you are at a point to where where you're seeing that you're able to handle things a lot differently now. Like, if compared to how you handle things in the past, like you might not even be able to recognize yourself on an emotional level anymore, because you know the things that, you know, would tear you down before, make you react, or you know, cause a reaction this sort of way, you don't react that way anymore. Like, it just seems like you have that emotional maturity now. So that's amazing. And okay, so that's so cool, because on this shadow work card, you see she's reaching towards the pearl, like she's been digging, or she's been diving down towards the pearl. And at the King of Cups, you have found the pearl, and now you're protecting it and guarding it with your life. So like you've been diving into your deep subconscious waters, and you've been trying to find the light within your shadow, and you have finally found the light within your shadow now. And now you're guarding it with your life. You know what life was like before you were able to find this light in your shadow, and now you're guarding it with your life because you know how you were before, and you've put in so much energy to, you know, alchemize and adapt. So that's amazing. I'm so proud of you guys. You guys have been doing absolutely amazing. And then the energy that you guys are stepping into after this period is still even more amazing. Like, I love it. You guys have the connection card. This is open heart chakra. Maybe heart chakra was something that you guys have been really working on. You know, living out of equanimity for yourself and compassion for yourself and others. Yeah, maybe that was something that you guys have been trying to work on. But you guys, this connection card is about feeling bliss in life, feeling love, having the devotion. Maybe you, throughout this period, you found, you know, parts of your, you know, with the soul retrieval, yeah, you found parts of your soul. You've been like piecing them together, and so now your heart feels full again. Your heart feels like it's whole again. And you're living more out of your heart space now. Maybe if you were living more out of more out of the mind, like instead of being in the body, you were in the mind. Now you're able to unite your body and mind together and live more in your bodies, or live more throughout your heart space too. And then you guys have the oneness card. This is amazing. There's self-realization. You guys are able to integrate. You guys have integrated those parts of your shadow into yourself. You guys have realized different parts of yourself, and you're able to see yourself fully as a whole. And because of this, you guys are more connected to the divine. You guys feel more one with yourself and one with the universe. Yeah, this is an alignment of chakras. Like, you have up leveled, or you guys are entering a period of up leveling. Like, there's an ascension. Yeah, you might be going into a period where you're receiving a lot of downloads now, because you've made a lot more space. You've emptied out a lot more space. Yeah, so you could be stepping into a position where you're able to receive more now. And then you guys have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is about moving on. It's about healing. It's about, oh my gosh. Okay, so like, you know, when you talk about the shadow, and you talk about the subconscious mind can be represented by water. And now, like with this Six of Swords, and she's, you know, has like a little boat, she's able to navigate her waters, able to navigate the waters very easily now. And she's moving on to different land. So yeah, you have been able to integrate parts of your shadow and move on. You guys have been able to heal what needs to be healed. And yeah, now you're ready to move on and look for your next adventure. And you guys also have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is about improvement and readjustment. So, but it can also be about suspension. So where you guys were in that suspension period before, waiting for the right time to move because you guys were in this healing period, or you guys might have been in this been in the Hanged Man energy because you guys needed to take a pause and do some self-reflection and do that, like, have that readjustment period. And now you're in a period where there is improvement. And now you're able to start moving again, you know, because you guys have this Six of Swords, so you're able to start moving again because there's been that healing. And then with this Emperor energy, there's that stability now. So you guys took that leadership role to find the stability, and I feel like now you guys are able to feel like a little bit more grounded when you walk. You know, you're not teetering too far teetering too far one way and not having balance on the other scale too. There's that stability now. So your sense of structure, maybe, yeah, there, you know, when healing the mind, healing in general causes you to build a new structure. So yeah, you guys took that authoritative role, and now you guys are able to reap the benefits of it. So not saying that not saying every moment's going to be a perfect moment, but you guys are able to navigate more, navigate and use your assertiveness with yourself easier now. And then lastly, you guys have the Three of Swords. But you guys have the Three of Swords in reverse. So the Three of Swords in reverse is, you know, being able to overcome grief and having that reconciliation moment with yourself, and that forgiveness for yourself. There's that compassion, you know, having that compassion for yourself, forgiving yourself for the past and forgiving others for the past. You're living in that open heart center now, so there's forgiveness there. And now, since I feel like everything just feels lighter with this Three of Swords energy in reverse, there's that optimism again, where you might have been feeling like in the past, like before you started this healing work, you might have been thinking like, there's no way that I can change this. There's no way that I can step into this new energy. Like, and now you're in that, like, now because there has been that transmutation, and you've been able to alchemize emotionally, you're understanding like, hey, things are brighter on this other side. I've been able to integrate. I've been able to let go and heal. And now I'm able to move on. I'm able to, you know, seek happier experiences. So yeah, that's what I got for you guys. Pile number 3. I am so proud of you guys. You guys are amazing alchemists. You guys are doing so well within your healing journey. So I wish you guys the absolute best as you continue throughout this journey. And yeah, not me throwing my tarot cards, but yeah, I wish you guys the best. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a shorter video. I didn't even know I can do short videos, but here we are trying new things. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another pile, or I'll see you guys next week. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it so much. Keep doing what you're doing. You guys are doing great. I send you love and light. Hope you guys live in love and light and are able to spread your love and light to everyone else. I'll see you in another pile or in another video next week. Bye. Peace. Hello, my wonderful pile number 4. We're at the end. So if you guys picked our little aliens with the peace sign, then this one is for you guys, our pile number 4. So as I was meditating, I heard the word sturdy, as in, yeah, I heard the word sturdy, and I saw an elephant. Maybe some of this will resonate, or maybe this has been something that's popped up to you guys or will be showing up to you guys this week. And then I heard dream journal, like, and then I saw Shark Boy and Lava Girl. So maybe some of you guys like that movie growing up, or maybe this is a sign to go watch the movie. There might be some messages in there for you guys. But I kept hearing dream journal. So yeah, so that might resonate for some of you guys. But Now I want to watch Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Maybe this message is for me. I need to watch Shark Boy Lava Girl. But it's funny, you guys, as I was hearing Dream Journal, I got the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is also about dreaming too. So there might be some messages coming in. You guys might be in a period right now where you're getting a lot of messages through your dreams. But, okay, so let's talk about how I separated this. So on this side, we have your current energy, and then on this side, we have the energy that you'll be stepping into after this energy. So for your oracle card, for the current energy, you guys got the leader card. This is influence, courage, and benevolence. And then for the energy that you'll be stepping into, you guys have the vision card. This is higher consciousness, insight, and guidance. So I feel like the energy that you guys are in now, I'm hearing the courage part. Like, the courage part seems very, very loud. And then after, you guys are going to be like getting insight on your next steps, is what I'm feeling. Like, this period is getting insight on your next steps, and this side and this part is building up that courage so you can make those next steps. Yeah, so let's get into this. So I feel like there's something that's been piquing or you're in a period right now, something's piquing your interest right now. And I feel like you're ready. Like, there's that action-oriented part right now that I feel like you're ready to make a move, because you guys have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is about that intellect and bravery and being action-oriented. So I feel like you guys, whatever, with the period that you're in now, like, I feel like you're ready to make a move on something. But... and it's because I feel like you feel like it's going to give you a bountiful harvest. Like, you feel like you're going to be able to reap a lot of the awards, or reap a lot of the rewards of whatever you're feeling called to do, whatever is asking for this leadership energy. You're being influenced. You're feeling influenced to do something. Like, something has caught your eye, and we have this Knight of Coins. That's why I'm saying, like, you feel like you're going to reap the benefits of whatever this is. And you might be in a period right now, so some of you are in a period right now where you're like feeling very influenced to do something, and you're feeling like you're seeing the benefits that you can get from this. And then some of you are already in this period where you have been using that leadership and actually no, okay, so I'm feeling like a majority of you guys are in this leadership, or you guys are already in this leadership energy, right? So some of you might have just stepped into this leadership energy, and now you're feeling influenced to pursue something. And some of you have already been in this leadership energy, like you're at the end of this leadership energy, and now you're reaping the benefits of, taking that leadership role. And for some of you, you might have just started this journey. Like, you might be at the beginning of this, and then you have some time until you get to this point. And some of you are right around the corner to get to this point. But so some of you, you're seeing that there's ways that you can benefit. Like, you see that there's a bountiful harvest, and some of you are already reaping the benefits of this harvest. So congrats to you guys. This is Nine of Coins. So that's, abundance of whatever is coming in. This could be money, because this is coins energy, earth energy. And with this High Priestess energy, like, not only is the High Priestess about dreams, but like, so that's why I'm saying, like, you guys might be getting a lot of insights from your dreams right now, or yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys might be getting a lot of insights from your dreams right now, but daydreaming might help you manifest a lot right now too. And you guys might be realizing that yourself, that daydreaming has been helping you manifest pretty quickly. But the High Priestess right here, she seems just so satisfied, right? She's satisfied that she followed her intuition to act on this and take that leadership role in whatever was being called, wherever you were being called to take that leadership role. And wherever you were feeling called, you're feeling very satisfied with whatever courageous act you've taken. And yeah, she's just sitting here with peace, and like, she's kind of just like, oh, I made the right choice, and I know it. That's that intuitive knowledge. Like, she felt that she was supposed to act, and then she acted. So and some of you guys are getting into that position and preparing yourself to act, because we do have this Knight of Swords energy that comes right before the High Priestess. So some of you guys are preparing yourself to take action, but you guys are waiting for but some of you guys are waiting to feel the intuition, waiting for you to feel called to act fully. Like you guys might be ready to act, but you might not feel like it's the right time to act already. Yeah. And then you guys also have the Seven of Cups. So, but the Seven of Cups is in reverse, and you know, Seven of Cups regularly this way, like downright, would be, you know, can be in that daydreaming mentality. But since it's reversed, it's like you have that clear head. There's, you know, you're looking at things at a realistic standpoint. Like, it's like reality is hit all of a sudden. You know, you have that sense of clarity, where you might have had confusion before. And some of you might be in a place where you're feeling confused now, and that's why you're waiting for this intuitive point to hit so you can feel ready to act. Or you might be, you know, that's what I'm saying, keep, like, look into your dreams, because your dreams might be telling you when it's time to act and when it's time to slow down for a second. So yeah, start, if you have a dream journal right now, that'd probably be very helpful for you guys. And before you go to sleep at night, like, ask your guides to help guide you through your dreams, help keep you present throughout your dreams, and then help you remember your dreams in the morning so you can, you know, decipher them and go through them and remember what you're supposed to remember. But there is some clarity here. So some of you might be in that confusion point, and some of you might be in that clarity point. But I'm feeling like there's a good amount that could be in the clarity point. And then we have the King of Swords in reverse. And the King of Swords in reverse could be... it could be like the feeling of oppression, like from someone else, or I mean, it could be towards you too, or like that dictatorship type of energy, or, you know, being cruel to yourself or being cruel to another. And you might be feeling like someone's putting this energy on you, or you might feel like this is energy that you were putting on yourself, and and with this leader role, this influence, courage, and benevolence, I feel like you have that power to step out of this. Some of you have already stepped out of this. And like this, like when I say, you know, oppression and cruelty, like towards self, if this is something that you're doing to yourself, it could be that you feel like you might not deserve this new opportunity, or you're like putting yourself, like, say you're a writer, right? And you're like, you might be saying, like, being very cruel to yourself about whatever work that you've been working on, because you're like, no, it's not good enough yet, or this isn't good at all, blah blah blah. And I was listening to someone talk today, and they were like, what if, like, what if your favorite artist never started making music? Like, what if Ariana Grande was like, just decided that her music wasn't good enough, and then she just never became an artist? Like, what would happen to that whole fan group? So if that's like what you guys are doing to yourself, you guys are, you know, being that dictator, like having that dictatorship type energy. It's so funny that you guys got this King of Swords in reverse, because the King of Swords being the dictator, and then it's like choosing what type of leader. Like, some of you might be in this energy of choosing what type of leader that you want to be. Are you going to be the leader that is that dictator, that tyrant? Or are you going to be the leader that, you know, carries benevolence and allows, and where, like, people are influenced by this leader, you know, in a positive way, instead of, you know, being influenced by the dictator, you know? So some of you guys, like, you guys might be in a period right now of figuring out what kind of leader do I want to be, you know? Yeah, so that's what I'm getting about your current energy. But the energy that you're stepping into, I feel like this is, okay, so some of you, this might be the waiting period that you guys are in, and it's like getting in the process of getting that leadership energy, finding that clarity. And then with this vision card, this higher consciousness, insight, and guidance, this is like you guys have been waiting on when to act, or what's your next. And okay, so so as I said, some of you just entered this leadership role or leader role where You might have ways to go to get to this, and that's okay. And some of you might already be at the end of this leader role, and now you're about to step into this one. So for those who are in that just started this leadership role, your next step is, is to pursue, because now you have that insight and that guidance, and they're like, okay, now it's time to go. And then some of you who are already at the end of this that are stepping in to this one might be at a place where you're looking for your next step now, and now you're receiving guidance on what your next step might be. Receiving that insight on where to move next, like where to put your energy next. And again, like this, you could be getting a lot of insight through your dreams right now. This is the third chakra, and the owl energy. That's that wisdom and insight of the high priestess. So look into your dreams right now. Yeah, connect with your third eye. I like that. And then then let's get into the tarot cards for the energy that you'll be stepping into. So the Four of Wands is what you guys got as your first card. This is about reunion, feeling success, pride, and happiness. It can be, the energy of a family coming together. So what's this area is like the cultivation period, the transitional period, and this is like the period of bringing it to life, like, as what you saw in your third eye, now you're creating it and alchemizing it, transmuting it into the real world, and you're seeing the success from it. So for whatever was being built in this period, for the group that is coming into for the group that is waiting to act, and then this is like their side where, they're being told, hey, now it's time to act. You're going to have a lot of pride in your work. You're going to find a lot of happiness from whatever this is, and success. You're going to feel that some success from it. And with this reunion part of what the Four of Wands can mean, I feel like it's a reunion of the soul. Like when you start living from your soul's desires, you're reuniting with your soul's purpose. So and that's why you're getting that success. And that's why, like with this Nine of Coins energy, you see the success that's down the road with this Nine of Coins energy, and now you have it with this Four of Wands. That's the Wands energy is creation. You created that already. Where the Nine of Coins energy can be kind of slow. Now this success is coming in fast. I feel like because you have that pride for it, you see everything so clearly and fully now with that clarity, with the clarity of the Seven of Cups in reverse. And then you guys also have the Queen of Wands. This is fast acting right here. Optimism, independence. When I was shuffling your cards, I kept seeing the freedom card. So you're feeling free now. Maybe you were feeling tied down before, and it's because you didn't have a clear mind of what you really wanted. So this position, for some of you, this might be getting really clear on what you want, on in what way do you want to show up as a leader. Yeah, this is confidence. You're having confident in your work now. Like I was saying with, what if Ariana Grande decided that her work wasn't good enough, her music wasn't good enough, and if she didn't want to keep persevering and, have that endurance and would have stopped, she had to have that confidence and that passion to want to see the end goal, to know that there's success at the end of the corner. Even if I can't see it right away with this, but with this vision card, I know it's there. I have that intuitive knowledge that it's going to be there. With the High Priestess, like at first you just had that intuition that like, hey, I can be successful, or this can be very successful. And now you're seeing it. Now you've seen it fully. Now you know for sure that it can be very successful. You've seen it. And now, since you've seen it, you're putting it into reality for yourself. So that's amazing. I love this. Yeah, so you guys just have that, like, this is like a master creator right here, this Queen of Wands, like, I love that. And then you guys have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups can also be daydreaming energy, but, so like, you guys are getting a lot of messages through your dreams. Like, this would be a perfect time to start a dream journal. Ask your guides to make things so clear to you in your dreams that you know your next steps. But Four of Cups can be a lack of awareness. I don't feel like that's going to be a problem with you guys if you guys... Okay, I feel like the lack of awareness might happen if you're not paying that full attention, paying attention to this insight, to wherever you're being guided. Because you guys are with this vision card, you guys have the higher consciousness. It's about trusting that, using that high priestess energy that you guys have built in this stage to trust yourself fully. Trust that what you're seeing and what you're feeling is coming into fruition, is going to be there. But with this Four of Cups energy, the Four of Cups energy can also be pessimism too, but it can also be a reevaluation. So I think it's a reevaluation of how you think about things. And again, with this vision card, I feel like it's a lot of thinking energy about, yeah, there's a change in how you think about things, because the Queen of Wands is optimism. So with this Four of Cups, you have changed the way you view things, like change that vibrational energy, and that's why you're able to reach this higher consciousness with this vision card. This could be through meditation and just being aware of how you react, and being aware of what's being present in your life right now, and how that's reflecting off of your subconscious. So there's been a reevaluation of this pessimism, and now you have such an optimistic look towards life. And I think it's because you're able to see things so clearly now, where you could have been doubting yourself before, or now you're in, like, maybe some of you are in a state of feeling doubtful now of like, will this work? Can it work? And you just have to take that step towards it, right? You never know unless you try, and things are never going to change unless you make a change. So yes, that's what I'm getting. I think that's all I got for you guys. That was pretty short. So I hope you guys enjoyed this energy check-in. And yeah. Okay. Sorry, my hallway was, I just feel like they were screaming. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading today. If I'll see you guys in another, or maybe I'll see you guys in another pile, or I'll just see you guys next week. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I send you guys love and light. Hope you guys live in love and light and are able to share your love and light with others. Keep up the good work, guys, and do a dream journal, and maybe watch, what's it called? Shark Boy and Lava Girl. So I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys later. Peace.